And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today, we are reviewing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. This is the last game that I have to review in the Metal Gear Solid collection. As always, thank you to Jeffofthemellows for letting me borrow this game and giving me the chance to play it. Very, very happy. But we got Metal Gear Solid 3 up today. The final one of the, not the final game in the franchise, but is the final one here. And yeah, Snake Eater lives up to its name in the game. That's all I'm going to say to that. But we got a lot of thoughts on this game. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Now, like I said, I think I brought it up in the last review, and the one before that also. They definitely do get more realistic with the scenarios of the game. This one comes to a point where they just like drop straight up like historic facts about the Cold War, which honestly was kind of cool. Having like the situation in the game feel that much more like realistic, and having that just more weight to it is honestly really, really awesome. The trade-off with that is because they have to do a lot of explanations about the Cold War and some of the key figures in it that may or may not be real from the Cold War, we get even longer fucking cutscenes, even fucking longer. I did not think that they could get any longer than they already were. I mean, what am I playing? Fucking Detroit Become Human? What is this shit? Why are we having... I timed it. There was a cutscene that lasted 20 fucking minutes. 20 fucking minutes. What are we doing with 20-minute fucking cutscenes, dude? Oh my god. What is this game? Like, when I started playing these games, I would have had no idea that I honestly thought it was like Call of Duty. I thought it was Call of Duty, but no, it's a fucking cinematic masterpiece. What is this shit? This came out the same fucking year as Home Alone 4, and we're already out here fucking demolishing actual Hollywood media in a fucking Metal Gear game. What are we doing? Ugh. And at least this time there's some cool lore being dropped in the cutscenes, but still, I just want to shoot some bad guys. Oh. We also get Diane Simmons in this, which is wild, by the way. I did not think that this lady who voices her did any other media besides Family Guy. But here we are. That's pretty cool. And also the soldiers in this, like, that you're fighting against, in the quote unquote stealth missions, that's bullshit, by the way. I don't know why they make it such a point that it's supposed to be a stealth mission when clearly we know that it's not. You can go around and kill bad guys and do whatever the fuck you want as long as you know how to fucking play the game. Doesn't make any sense. Because the soldiers are some of the most inept soldiers on the planet. I had one guy, I was hiding in the grass because there's a million of them around and I didn't want to have to try and fight them all. But there was a guy, it was in the grass, and he walked right up to the grass patch that I was by, walked right over me, and didn't see me. It wasn't like completely covered, I was 80% camouflaged. What? I also think that the motto for the GRU is so funny. This came out before Despicable Me, but I think it's really, really funny now that Despicable Me is out and thriving. I would say for the GRU. Gorals. Steve Carell. Gorals. The Office. Gorals. I think it's really, really funny. But also kind of like the turning back the clock thing. This is set in more in the past than the first two Metal Gear Solid games are, and having all that aspect to it, you know, it's not just all like rural cityscapes anymore. It's, you know, you're out in the jungle and doing jungle like things with snakes. Get it? Snakes, snakes, snakes. It's a lot of fun though. It is a cool game. And just really, when you look at this game versus the first two games, the first two Metal Gear games that came out, you know, like 15 years, maybe not even that. I mean, it's crazy how much they progressed, and it kind of makes me want to play more Metal Gear games. Isn't that crazy? I actually enjoyed the Metal Gear Solid games, which after playing the first two Metal Gear games was not expecting by any means. So I was very pleasantly surprised in that way. So I think it was cool. For this game in particular, I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 7. I'll give it the same par as the second game, 7. So that's it. That's it for Metal Gear Solid Collection. That'll probably be it for Metal Gear for a while. I'm not gonna go out and buy these games. If somebody else lets me borrow one, I'll play it. If I find one for maybe a good price, maybe I'll give it a shot. But nah, I don't know. Just not that good, but more better, exceeded my expectations, which, hey, that's pretty good. So that's gonna do it though for this review. If you've played Metal Gear 3, Metal Gear Solid 3, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do for this video as well, so stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.